Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World. Today I'm doing a guitar lesson. Who would have thought? It's been a while. So during the week I did a cover of Sanctified Woman by Blackberry Smokes. So I'm going to quickly go through the song today. Now I will say, like all my lessons, this is how I play the song. The only person I can guarantee who can play this song 100% correctly, Charlie Starr. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Now the good news is, this is an open G tuning. So to do that, top string down a full tone from E to D. B string stays the same. G string stays the same. D string stays the same. A goes down to a G. And the bottom E goes down to a D. Now when you play these 5 strings from the 5th string down, it's an open G chord. So the intro, which is also the chorus, I'll play it through slowly. So what that is, it's a G chord, open 5th string, 5th fret of the D, 7th fret of the G, 5 times. And you take your finger off the 7th fret of the G and move that down to the 5th fret of the G, play the 5th fret of the D and G together. Now for the next chord, it's just a single measure on the open G and B strings. It's like you're moving quickly to it. And then you put your finger all the way across the 7th fret of the 5th, 4th, 3rd strings down to the 5th fret. So 7 to 5. So I'll play that whole thing slowly. And you finish with this measure. It's the 3rd fret all across the 5th, 4th, 3rd strings and the 2nd string as well this time. And then you make this chord, which is the 5th fret of the G and the 4th fret of the B. Move up to the 5th fret all the way across the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd string. So it's the same chord again, you hammer on to the, this time it's the 7th fret of the D and the 6th fret of the B to an open G. So play that bit. So the whole intro goes like this. Before the singing starts, there's this instrumental part, which is really like the verse. So we'll see open bottom string, 1st fret of the bottom string, 2nd fret, and then all the way across the open 5th, 4th, 3rd strings. And then you move up to the 7th fret, across the 5th, 4th, 3rd string. Pretty much the whole song is just across those middle strings. So it's 7, 5, 3. So it goes like this. And then into the verse proper. So it plays that riff 3 times. Up to the 7th fret all the way across. Open. Another 3 riffs. And this time it goes 7, 5, 3. So I'll play the whole verse for you. It plays the riff you played earlier in the song. 3rd fret, hammer on to the 5th fret of the D, 4th fret of the B, move up to the 5th fret, this time you hammer on to the 7th fret of the D, 6th fret of the B, to the open G. Back into the verse again. Straight into the chorus this time. Stops on the G. And it cycles in another verse and chorus. When it comes out the end of the 2nd chorus, it does this, into the bridge. So it's those chords you played earlier. As soon as you move up to the 5th fret, you move up the 7, 8, 9, across those A, D, G strings again. To the 5th fret. Hammer on to the 7th fret of the D, 6th fret of the B. All the strings open, apart from the bottom one. Back to the 7th fret. Move up again. Go into the solo, it builds up on the 7th fret all the way across the strings. So that's it, there's not a lot in it, it's just classic open G, Stonesy type thing going on there. Absolutely brilliant song, one of my favourites of the Blackberry Smokes. So pretty much it's the whole across these strings. I'll focus on the guitar. Shape you're looking for is all the way across these sort of middle strings. So it's like a chord, C, D, E, and you're hammering on whatever you're barring across. You hammer on to the 2 frets in front on the D string and 1 fret in front of the bar you're making on the B string. Classic Stonesy open G tune. Thank you very much, Keith. I do hope that was helpful, folks. I went through it pretty quickly, but there's not a lot in it. It's just that basic chord shape, and because it's like you're hitting the open strings and it's a chord, you know, judicious use of the plectrum, the big strums. It's not about accuracy on this one, folks. It's about being rock and roll. As ever, folks, a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World. Cheers for now.